Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shah, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shah, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shah, Call Halal Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah, Bashem Raha Kadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles, the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. And peace and salutation, peace to the men that taught our elders. Double honors to the men that taught our elders. So here in these last days, the children of Israel are waking up to their heritage. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, uh, the children of Israel is I mean, it's a very blessed, very lucky. I mean, we won the lottery ticket. You tell these Negroes, these Israelites that you're one of God's chosen. You're going to be joint heirs with His Son. That the Lord calls Israel His son. It's like, and they fan the hands like, how could the Lord do these things to us? We were in slavery. Where was He? Well, there was a contract that was broken. The Lord kept His part of the agreement. As you Hebrew Israelites, you didn't keep your end of the agreement. You know, you didn't keep your end of the agreement. The Lord said, you took a blood oath. Let's get it. Uh, let's get it. Let's see. 20. Let's get it. Uh, this is Exodus chapter. Well, let's go back. Let's go back before that. Let's get Genesis chapter. Let's establish who the children of Israel are. Chapter 35, verse 10. This is Genesis chapter 35 and verse 9. It says, and the Most High appeared unto Jacob again when he came out of Padam Aram and blessed him. And the Most High said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And Israel is Yasharahla, Yasharahla, which means he, prince, power. Yeah, yeah. This is not correct, but that's H3478. Let's see if this is correct. Shar, have power. Yeah, he, the prince of the power. But anyway, so Jacob's name. So it says, and the Most High said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And the Most High said unto him, I am your power almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. So the Most High he changed Jacob's name to Israel, and Israel is the Lord's firstborn, or the Lord's only son, Salakia. What happened? Was it? No. Okay, let's get that. I keep opening up these windows. Again, when I had up, shoot, let's just use that window. 4, verse 20, I think 20, around 20. God, 22nd. This is Exodus chapter 4 and verse 21, and it says, and the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls Lord. It means the existing one, or he is, or he exists. It's Yahweh, the existing one. That's the Yah, the Ha, the Wa, and the Ha. So it's Yahweh in the Paleo Hebrew. But it says, and Yahweh said unto Moses, when thou goest to return into Egypt, see that thou do all these wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in thine hand, but I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith Yahweh, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. And I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. If thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. So the Heavenly Father is only dealing with Israel. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, to keep, because we are his son. And, he only cares about us. He doesn't care about the heathen nations. You know, he doesn't care about them. We'll get that. Mhm. And they don't know his laws. The other heathen nations, they never made an agreement with the Most High to keep his laws. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the ones that made an agreement with the Most High to keep his laws. You know, so you're under contract with the Most High to keep his laws. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get that. Okay. This is Exodus. We're going to start it from the top. This is Exodus chapter 24 and verse 1. And it says, and he said unto Moses, come unto the Lord, Yahweh, thou and Aaron and Nadab and Abihu and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship ye afar off. And Moses alone shall come near to the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. Yahweh, he exists, the existing one, and in the name Bahashem Yahweh Yahweh, he is the deliverer. He is the deliverer. It says, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh, and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which the Lord hath said we will do. And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh, and rose up early in the morning and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel, And he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord. And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that Yahweh by Shem Yahushua have said, we will do and be obedient. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words. So the Lord, the Lord entered into a blood covenant with the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So these are the people that the Lord is concerned with. He's not concerned about the other people. When you tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that that you are the Lord's chosen people, you just don't get it. You just don't get it. We've been punished for the things that we did. We entered into this contract and we broke the contract. But the Lord, He didn't break His end of the contract. He said that, the things that were going to happen, they happen. But He don't even care about these other heathen nations. 53. This is Second Esdras chapter 6 and verse 53. It says, upon the sixth day thou gavest commandment unto the earth that before thee it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things, and after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people whom also thou hast chosen. But the people, this is not talking about all the way when Adam was born, because all people were born through Adam, through Noah, because Noah was a direct descendant of Adam. So because there were other people on the planet, you know, when Adam, when Adam existed, there were other people on the planet, you know, but Adam was a son of God. That's a whole nother lesson. But it says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. So it's the people, we come all the people, and then also whom thou hast chosen. It says, all this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy son, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So, I mean, the Heavenly Father is letting these other heathens, just get away with stuff. That's because He corrects Jacob, Israel, by measure. We have an agreement with Him, so we broke the agreement. So the things that He said had to come to pass, the things that He said that were going to come to pass, have to come to pass. And let's get that. I mean, He declared these things from the beginning. Oh, that's not it. Salakia. Keep. Oh, let's get. Hmm. This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse, no, let's skip verse 9. It says, Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 9, it says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. So, the Lord is in control of all things, and He declared the beginning from the end. That's why when He gave the children of Israel, the law, statutes, and commandments, He already knew that they would fall off, that they would fall away, and they would be scattered. We can get that in Deuteronomy chapter 30 from the top. It says, this is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 1. It says, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord thy God have driven thee, the Lord thy power have driven thee. So this right here is telling you that we would call these things to mind in the nations whither the Lord thy power have driven thee. So the Israelites were scattered into all nations. So at this time, there will be Israelites looking like every nation on the planet Earth. They won't be looking like they did originally, you know, but still the Israelites are scattered. And this is, so salvation is only for Israel. We'll get that after I go over this, and we'll close it off. But it says at Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 2, and shalt return unto Yahweh thy power, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee this day, thou and thy children with all thine heart and with all thy soul. Then Yahweh thy power will turn thy captivity and have compassion upon thee, and will return and gather thee from all the nations whither the Yahweh by Shem Yahushua thy power hath scattered thee. If any of thine be driven out unto the outermost parts of heaven, from thence will Yahweh by Shem Yahushua thy power gather thee, and from thence will he fetch thee. And Yahweh thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord, Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, thy power, will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed to love Yahweh by Shem Yahushua thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. And this right here is the new, this is salvation. This is the new covenant. It says, and Yahweh thy power will circumcise thine heart and the heart of thy seed to love Yahweh thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. Okay, so we're gonna get that and close out. Uh, Jeremiah chapter 31, starting at verse 31. And it says, this is Jeremiah 31 and 31. It says, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. Yep, the house of Israel and the house of Judah. You only have I known from all the, you know, Amos chapter 3. I mean, it says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days. Oh, it's lucky I skipped right over that. Okay, this is 31 and 31. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel, meaning the northern tribes, and with the house of Judah, meaning the three southern tribes, Benjamin, Levi, and Judah, and the other northern tribes. Yeah. But then in this verse, it's talking about all 12. It says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by to not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break, although I was a husband unto them, saith the Lord. So we went over that covenant that he made with the fathers in Exodus chapter 24. And it says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. So this right here, I will put my laws in their inward parts and write them in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sins no more. So, where we at? Did we? Let's go back. So, Deuteronomy, uh, yeah, chapter 30. And it says, and Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, thy power, will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed. So the Lord is going to circumcise our heart and the heart of our seed. So it says, I will put my laws in their inward parts and write them in their hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, every man his brother, saying, know Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest, and I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. So, this contract was only given to the children of Israel. It's only given to the children of Israel. The Lord is only dealing with the children of Israel. You know, the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. With that, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Kadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Hopefully, this lesson was edifying. Shalom.